Going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. My name is Frankie Light. I am a language YouTuber, and today's video, I'm ready to come out, guys. I'm ready to address the truth, the very, very uncomfortable truth that I have been lying to myself for the past 4 years since the height of this channel. And I honestly can't believe that it went on this long, but I'm ready to share what really is the truth so that I can finally move on. I can finally grow from this. And this is definitely not easy for me to do, but I can't have a platform like this. I can't portray myself to be some kind of example and live by the claim to live by the motto of walk towards the fear. And in all honesty, I've been running from my fears for the past 4 years. So without further ado, it's been a last time since we actually had like this kind of like update or whatever, but here it is. So this is gonna be a kind of long video because I'm not gonna rush it, but I'm gonna pretty much give you a breakdown as to why I truly walked away from social media. I quit social media / quit in a sense 4 years ago. And I can remember like it was yesterday, man. I was living in the city in Manhattan in my high-rise apartment. I was going to learn my next language at the time. And at the time, this is like right at the height of my YouTube career. It was after I landed on the front page of the New York Times. The Yiddish video went viral, and I was getting all this publicity. I was getting all this attention, right? And I was in the kind of like study area of my building at the time. And at the time, I was also going through a lot of stuff as well. Like I was in a relationship where it wasn't really happy. It was a lot of things that were going on, and I had separated from my then wife at the time. So I'm in the building studying. I just got off a call with my Korean teacher, and I'm studying Korean, and I am literally like trying to study Korean to make this next video, and my brain is just not cooperating. Like my brain is not cooperating at all. And that's when it really started to begin, like the self-doubt started to creep in. So I was trying to learn Korean, and it just wasn't working. So what this pattern began to happen, and I remember this from my childhood because this pattern would occur during my childhood as well. Whenever I was confronted with a task that required the attention and the dopamine to do something, but it's not there. To give you a little bit of a background, I have ADHD. I've always had ADHD. I recently discovered it though, but like around age 30 or so, like I realized that I had ADHD, but I went my whole life going undiagnosed with it. Apparently I was diagnosed when I was younger, but I didn't, and I was supposed to get on Ritalin, but it was never, they didn't want to put me on that at the time, which I don't blame them, my parents. But yeah, so I'm at the height of my career. Everything is blowing up. Videos are going viral. Things are going extremely well, and I'm set to learn my next language. And I can't study. I'm going through the list. I'm going through the words list. It's just going through it. It's just not sticking. So then this habit started to form where I would walk around Manhattan for, not kidding you, 4 hours a day. So they call this like, I come to find out in ADHD, this is like a death doom procrastination, something like that, where it's like you're just in this pensive state of just procrastination. And I literally was in like a trance or quote unquote psychosis. It was because I was just trying to be productive, but I couldn't be productive in the way that I needed to be. I am now at the height of my career. I put myself out to the world as this linguist, this polyglot, and I'm expected to continue creating content revolving around languages. And I just quite literally just can't perform. Like I cannot live up to the expectations. And as you can imagine, the pressure of that was immense. It was extremely immense because I really, for the first time ever, and I take pride of being a very confident person. I usually have a very can-do attitude. but I literally capitulated. My psyche capitulated. Everything about me capitulated. Like, I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like, I can laugh at it now, but at the time, it was just like, yo, what? It was really, really hard. And slowly but surely, it was as if, and I'm gonna give you this. The reason I'm sharing this is because, like, studying the things I've studied in quantum physics and manifesting, being into the law of attraction, it was like I regressed rapidly because it was like I literally, I kid you not, before I became this really big YouTuber, I manifested it. And I manifest things pretty fairly easy, but it was like in that moment, it was like everything like just and it just fell apart. Like the manifestation fell apart because I stopped believing in myself. I stopped believing in what was possible, what I can do. And I had to realize I had to take a break away. And it wasn't necessarily like it ultimately did have to do with self-belief. Like I really believe I couldn't do it. And I just the imposter syndrome kicked in, and I just really just was like, yo, I how can I be this polyglot YouTuber? How can I have to do this for other languages? I had to learn these other languages. Oh my God, there's no way I can do this. All the voices started going on in my head. And then the denial kicked in. The self-denial kicked in. And that's when I had to protect my ego because I'm big shot. I can speak Chinese. I self-taught in Chinese. I'm self-taught in everything that I know. I can do this. I can do that. I've always had my own back. I'm coming from the streets, blah, blah, blah. Like, so my ego took a huge hit. And I did make efforts to improve the quality of my life. Like, I did seek out therapy. I did seek out all these things. But in all honesty, the issue of what was in front of me, I know what it was. Like I knew what it was. I didn't need therapy because I'm very in tune. I'm very insightful within I'm like my EQ in terms of like emotional intelligence. Like I know what something's wrong and what's bothering me and what's in the way usually. But I've deluded myself and yo, shout out another thing too. Shout out to a real one. Shalma NYC, Ari, he's never treated me any differently. He's always been there. I've had these conversations with him off camera. I've also had conversations with June. Shout out to June. But June didn't know the extent. I didn't share with June like in terms of what it really was. This is the first time anybody outside of Ari, Shalma NYC, knows about what really was keeping me back. The facade that I held out in public was just like, man, I'm not trying, I'm bigger than y'all. My identity, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I don't want to be an entertainer. What? I'm not no blood clot entertainer, yo. I'm not an entertainer. I'm this. I'm an intellectual. I like this. But in all honesty, it was just me coping. It was just really just hard to cope because I knew that I could not live up to the expectations of putting out consistent, entertaining content. And especially at that time where my ex was helping me a lot with the content, and I wanted to get the content captured in a particular view just for my taste in my channel. And mismanagement of finances, of course. I wasn't a proper steward over the finances at the time, so I couldn't really invest in getting like a videographer, a cameraman, or whatever. A lot of lessons I had to learn, guys. A lot of lessons, but this is honestly a part of my healing journey. This is but because listen, man, you can't truly move forward unless you deal with what really is holding you back, right? And I don't know what is to come. I'm not even expecting anything on this video. I promise you, like, if this video gets less than 1,000 views like the past videos I've been posting, that's completely fine. But this is a part of my healing journey of really owning up to what it was that really allowed me to cower it. And this is a part of my reclaiming my life and my sovereignty. If you guys have been keeping up with what I've been posting on Instagram, like I've been really taking my self-health, mental health, self-health care really seriously for the past 4 years. Doing different practices such as SR, meditating, yoga, Tai Chi, eating 1 meal a day, eating majority plant-based. I can't try to do all these things when the biggest thing, cataclysmic event in my adulthood life, which was the building of this channel and watching it disintegrate. If I don't address that, I can't truly as a man really move forward with my life. And, this past 4 years has been really difficult. I've been focusing on trading, but I knew in the back of my mind that Although I'm pretty good at trading, trading isn't what, it's something to get the bills done. It's something to get the bills paid, but it's not what I really wanted to do. Like, this channel was honestly my pride and joy. It's just honestly just like insecurity set in, man. I'm human. Like, insecurity set in, imposter syndrome set in, and I just felt like, yo, I can't really do this. And I remember one time sharing with everybody that so content creation sucks the life out of creatives, in terms of like really tapping into that creative energy, that alpha brainwave energy. And that is true. All these things are true. But however, like, this is the most amazing career that I've ever had. You mean to tell me like I can really make content about whatever it is I want, do work from anywhere, completely remote, make a very lucrative living from this, and I'm willing to just walk away? It was just complete fear. Fear had me walking around in circles, literally. And yeah, man, it was just looking back at it now. I'm just like, wow, like Frank, you really let that one get out of control, and you can never let that happen again. Like, you can never let yourself get so deluded from the truth that you will forfeit, abandon, give up something so precious. And again, like I said, like, these self conversations that I've been having and these realizations has really brought me to the point where I can now be like, wow, like, this can never happen again. I mean, I could go on and on, like the people I've met, the experiences I've had, like this channel, and you guys, man, you guys, like, it's a really apology. I owe you guys an apology. Like, the people that's been riding since day one. I see you guys. Don't think I don't see you on the commenting on the every one of my videos, even though they're not even passing or even touching 1,000 views. The same people is always there. The same people always tap in and say, yo, I really appreciate what you're doing with language. You inspire me with this. You inspire me with languages. You inspire me with bettering myself. All the time I'm in a city. I get stopped all around the world. In the past 4 years, I've been stopped in places like Thailand. I've been stopped in Hong Kong. I've been stopped in New York City. I've been stopped in Florida. I've been stopped in everywhere I've gone. There's been like, yo, I've seen your content, and that's powerful. I realize that this is bigger than me. This is much, much bigger than me. And like, one of the reasons that was also pulling on my heartstring was like thinking an idea that I didn't have an impact, or I wasn't doing something well enough for the community. Like, I felt like I had this huge responsibility of having this platform, and I'm like, what languages? It's not really contributing to the overall big picture. But I'm now looking back and realizing, like, I mean, I was doing exactly like reading you guys' messages and what you guys wrote to me, to my emails, saying that, man, because of your video, I've learned this language. Because of your video, I've overcome this in my life. And I realized that this is much bigger than whatever I thought it was. Like, it honestly turned out like how it started was just like this fun, just gimmicky thing, which was like, just going around ordering Chinese. I thought it was pretty fun, and it was fun. And again, like Xiaoma, I've been helping him behind the scenes of his content, and that's probably what's contributing to this, me coming out and sharing this now, because like, I just miss being creative. Like, I'm a creative person. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a fire sign. I have a guitar here. I play the guitar. I sing. If you guys watch the old content on the channel, like if you go way back, like I sing, and it's just being in this space that I've been in for the past 4 years, where I haven't done anything creative at all. And it sucks, because I'm inherently a creative person. Like, I'm as creative and passionate as fire can be. Like, and to be this distant and this far away and this isolated, I'm like, yo, this is not me. I'm not someone who is isolated and kind of tucked away in a corner. Those are avoidant behaviors I picked up from my childhood, because I had a rough childhood. So these avoidant behaviors were kind of like popping its head, and I wasn't addressing what needed to be addressed. I'm not someone that's kind of like hidden. I'm a social butterfly. I like talking to people. I enjoy conversation. I've always been that guy. In high school, I've always been the one to float between different groups. And people's like, yo, how are you able to talk with this group? And then one next day you're over there with the anime nerds. The next day with the gamer nerds, the computer tech nerds. Then you with the street dude. That was just always me. And people always appreciated that about me. I appreciate more, most and foremost, I appreciated that about me. So I know this video was really difficult for me to do, and I'm proud of myself more than anything to come out and really share this, because you guys don't know how many times, how many sleepless nights I just did not want to confront the uncomfortable truth. But again, I'm a man of principle. I'm a man of strong structure and principle. And I can't say, walk towards the fear, walk towards the fear. And I've been avoiding my fears all this time. And it's been a pretty price to pay for it, like extremely pretty price to pay for it. Shout out to my ex. I don't know if she's gonna watch this video. Shout out to my ex wife. Great, even though things didn't work out, I'm extremely grateful for her. She's an amazing mother to my son. I have nothing bad to say towards her. She's an amazing woman. Things didn't work out, but I never have anything negative to say about her or anybody else that who've ever, any soul. Let me just be honest with you. Any soul. This is a little bit off topic, but this is really just kind of like a venting. Feel free to click off if you don't want to hear. But I feel as though any soul that I've connected to on this journey called life, good, bad, indifferent, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm grateful for every single soul I've met. Because at the end of the day, we're all just passing through. Literally. Like, you don't understand how short and precious life is. Life is so short, so precious, and we get so caught up. We get so caught up in just the things that just have no meaning. It just really doesn't have any meaning. Like, for example, this whole thing, oh man, I'm an imposter. What am I? Who gives a F? Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? You're making content that connects the world. You're learning about different cultures, different languages. You're expanding your awareness, your consciousness. You're learning something new. And that is to be cherished. That is to be cherished. So, I mean, honestly, this is why I'm making this video, just to say thank you to everybody that's been along the journey, and to apologize also for letting a lot of you guys down. I'm really, really appreciative to everyone who's reached out, who's been a part of my journey in not just YouTube, but just life in general. And I don't know what the future holds for this channel, but this is the first step. This is the first step, is just acknowledging where it went wrong, where it went left. And it could possibly be an attempt to regain it back, regain my core loyal followers has always been there, but basically regain it back and really put myself out there and just make some more content, man. I would like to diversify, but this is where it all started. Like languages, I like, again, I could do so many different things, but languages is where it all started. And I love language learning. I love language connections. Like, it's honestly the best niche on YouTube, hands down. Like, language learning niche is the best niche. Specifically the language niche that Shao Ma pioneered to the level it's at now. It's by far, bro. There's no other niche. Like every other, because like there's no other niche that allows you to interconnect with other people in a way that languages do. Like there's none. And it can be interspersed with so many different things. Like it could be IRL content, it could be educational, it could be there's so many kind of like subcategories within the polyglot language reaction niche that makes it such a beautiful and makes it such a blessing. So yeah, man, this is it. This is it. Now I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna post it. So again, guys, this is the start of me really, and again, I gotta owe it to everything. I gotta owe it to the practices I'm doing now. This type of awareness, things that I'm doing now, it has to be the practices. I've been running for the past 4 years. This is, if you go, for those who don't know, not following me on Instagram, I'm on day 40 of semen retention. And that's a whole story within itself. If you guys want me to make a video about that, let me know in the comment section. I have posted it on the channel. But if I need to make another channel talking about these types of topics, I can. But this channel, it seems like anytime I post content, anything outside of languages, it's not algorithm friendly, and it just immediately just gets kicked to the side. So That's it, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of my journey for the past 4 years. I truly appreciate every single one of you. You guys have zero idea. Like, I truly, and this is, and everybody, anyone that knows me knows I'm very hardened emotionally. Like, I'm not a very, I don't display my emotions. I'm not really good at that. Um, I can be vulnerable, yes, but I really appreciate you guys. I want to be a good positive. I want to be a positive force in this earth. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it, but I want to continue to be a positive force, and that's what I was doing for 4 years ago. And I'm ready to come back.